You can say that Kane was in a difficult angle when he saved it with his feet, but his angle is so right that
Do you know what? It's almost like his theory is.
Sorry to interrupt. Let me just run through this, Andy. Bournemouth beaten earlier today by Everton by 2-0, so they stay where they were. That win for Everton lifts them into the top half. Wolves, of course, don't play until tomorrow night at Manchester City. As for the top six, United now 41 points, just like Arsenal, from 22 played, just like Arsenal and everybody else around about, in fairness. Top two, really, I think we're concentrating on now in terms of this title race. 7 points the gap at the moment, but as I said, City do get their turn indeed, this match day tomorrow night. Sorry, Andy.
So, I mean, it's almost like his theory is, when they work these goalkeepers, is the most difficult place for a goalkeeper to get a ball, if it's driven out to him, is about a foot away from his feet. Because to drop your body onto that is almost impossible if somebody hits a fair shot, and that's why I see a lot of balls go under goalkeepers like that. It's almost like he's made his mind up as a young kid. When these things happen, I'm going to stay up and I'm going to save them with my feet, because he does it so often for it to be luck, for it to be unplanned.
Yeah, I think it's not the first time this season, obvious, that he saved United from a loss. I mean, if you see how composed he is today as well, standing on your feet, what you just mentioned. I mean, that makes him so special. And we forgot a little bit about him, what we just talked about, like having a little bit of a stick, this season. But you got to give credit where credit.
I mean, I'm sure there will be a version of events say that, and some will be of the opinion Rashford won it. Well, his goal did, but this guy, surely he did today.
Yes, but I think over the past few seasons he's been the most important Man United player.
Yeah. Well, he's been player of their year for the last 3 years, hasn't he?
Yeah, that says a lot also about the current United team. If your goalkeeper is your best player for the last 3 years in a row,
We did say the one right at the start of the second half that was so similar to Rashford's. He would have saved Rashford's. He saved from Kane, didn't he? He saved that from Dele Alli.
Yeah, that was the best for me. That was this one. Also,
this one was great.
This one was amazing.
All with his feet.
All of it.
Yeah, this was just for the pictures.
Yeah. That's for us.
Photos. Yes.
That was his easiest one, probably. And then this one.
Yeah, this
Kane does everything right.
Again, with
there
his
you
feet.
go. It's like he's not diving, is he? He's so just prepared. I'm going to use my feet.
Yeah.
Sensational. Listen, the goal winner, make no mistake about it, he won it for United tonight.
Yeah. You got 12 balls of the ball boys. And you just recovered them.
We'll make some inquiries and try and answer.
Maybe is that.
Incidentally, Barcelona are playing right now. If you want more live football, we're about to get reaction, of course, from when that's the centrepiece, Betis against Real Madrid, who are lingering in fifth right now. Barca stretching their lead again, it seems, tonight over Atletico in second. Right, reaction then on a very big day. A terrific result for Manchester United. And a day I think we can say when Tottenham's title bid ended. Reaction and more next. It's Jose Mourinho with us here at beIN Sports. This week is the first job he's accepted since being sacked by Manchester United. He's here for Saudi against Qatar. Thursday, as you can see, Arsenal against Chelsea on Saturday. Some interesting conversations now, aren't there? The club follows. Andy Kerr is here to tell us what he's got. And you compare both stages. Don't ask me what that means, but I have given you the full explanation of what ball recovery is.
You lost me at Andy.
Lost me in your first sentence.
Come on, you two are more modern.
I think we can simplify that by saying it's a keeper picking up the ball or taking possession when neither side is necessarily
really have the ball
in possession of the
ball. So, for example, when they play the ball over the top,
runs through to the goalkeeper.
Runs through the goalkeeper.
So he gets credited with that.
Well, it would appear so, yes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
these guys are important. These stats guys like that, they're very important.
Well, it's given us a couple of minutes of something to talk about, isn't
nonsense.
Absolute nonsense. Oh my God.
And I have to tell you something else. Expected saves today, he has excelled.
What?
Expected saves. He wasn't expected to make that many.
I didn't need expected saves to tell me that. You don't often make 11 saves in a Premier League football match, do you?
Not like today.
So Marcus Rashford, has he made himself Manchester United's first choice, I wonder, at the top end of the pitch?
I think so, yes. I think he's got great pace, and his finishing ability today was on show as well. But especially in games like this where they are going to defend a bit deeper, he's the outlet ball, and he's the one who can go over the top like he did there. He's got great potential in himself. I really like him as a player, and I think this is his best position, going through the middle or coming off of the wing inside, where he can exploit the spaces which are left behind the opposition defences.
Do you think De Gea would have tried to save that the same way as Lloris did?
No, because it's too far. What I'm saying about De Gea, he does it when it's close to his body, Richard.
So his positioning would have been better.
Yes,
and therefore he
I think he's gone too far.
A foot on it.
He's gone too far to his left for me. He's overcompensated, Lloris. Look, see, he's had to stretch for that, dive for it. De Gea would have had to have dived for that as well. But De Gea's beauty of him is, Nigel said, his position is.
He's so composed. He's so composed, and he's standing, and he waits till the last moment for making a decision. Yeah. If he goes to the ground or he's just standing on his feet to make that recovery. So in a shot like this with Rashford, I mean, he shots it beautifully. All credit to him. But I think what Andy said as well, I think like Lloris went a little bit too far.
You're a man brought up in a country that gave us total football.
Yeah.
Do you like your goalkeepers to be good with their feet, or do you like them to be able to? Well, De Gea is good with his feet, but do you know what I mean in terms of possession?
Right.
Do you like a keeper to be able to play, or someone that can make saves?
For me, he just gotta make saves. Like obvious. I want a goalkeeper, and as I played with some fantastic goalkeepers who were fantastic with their feet. My number.
I don't understand.
So it's a game that could have gone against United.
Yeah.
It could have gone against United. Harry Kane scores early on with that first chance.
Yeah.
This game's turned on its head, and you just don't know what will happen. But it didn't. He didn't. And United dug in, very much like a Mourinho side would have done, if I'm being honest. Dug in, defended with numbers, defended deep, and tried to make life difficult, and rode their luck.
Was Paul Pogba a lucky boy? Should he have gone off?
He was very lucky. Tackle. I think that's a sending off. It's reckless. He goes over the ball, hits him where in his knee, thigh. For me, that's a sending off.
That's a real bad one, by the way.
Especially when you see it now in the replay.
Yeah, he caught him right up there. So yeah, you can see this as a sending off. And I think he was going for the spin move. The roulette.
He was.
You see, he was trying to play on his feet, but
you don't go that high to plant your feet.
Come on,
no, you don't.
Even you have to admit.
Wait.
Come on.
Wait. What did you say?
Even you have to admit.
I gotta admit,
he's lucky.
I never made some bad tackles in my days.
You mistimed the couple.
I mistimed. Let me just say that. But no, you're right. I mean, he played his feet before even try to make the spin move.
Wasn't quite as high as the chest. I've seen one or two of that nature.
No, but that was a bouncing ball.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Is
that what it was?
Yeah, it was an honest attempt to play the ball, I thought.
Yeah, I was looking behind the television. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same exact thing. Yeah.
I think you've always liked Mark Clattenburg as
well. One of my favourites.
Harry Kane did limp away at the end of the game. We haven't yet got a diagnosis on exactly what the problem was. The chaps here felt ankle, but if this is long-term damage, with Son on his way to another international tournament, this isn't good, is it?
You gotta see the replay. You gotta see the replay though, because I think he tried to play on his feet, and somebody just come on top of his chin, and I think he flicks backward a little bit with his knee, and that's why,
the hyperextension of the knee,
hyperextension a little bit, yeah. So it could
I hope it's an impact injury. I hope he's got a kick rather than a gone over on it. If it's not ligament damage, it should be okay.
Yeah.
But if he's hyperextended the knee, that could be a problem.
The trouble is, it's always an ankle, it seems, with Harry Kane. It's a recurring injury. Harry Winks, we've been very fortunate to be in the company of here at different times. He's waiting for us again, this time with Carrie Brown.
He's talking to us so quickly. Sum up that result, because you can't say the team didn't try right until the end.
No, I think the best team lost today. I think we was the better side from minute one. We had a lot more efforts, a lot more chances on goal. I think we kept the ball better than them, and I think our intent was to try and play and to go on the front foot and attack. But credit to United, they hit us on the break, and it was a great finish.
Let's talk about that goal, because there'll be some frustrations with the way the ball was given away to Lingard, and Hugo had to scrabble back to his line as well. Hard to defend from that position.
It is, especially with a finisher as good as Marcus. You've got to give him credit. It was a great finish, but it's something that we probably could have avoided ourselves. It wasn't anybody's individual error. It's probably as a collective team we could have been probably in a better defensive shape and prevented the counter attack. But it's something we'll work on and something we'll watch back and debrief on.
What's it like when you're going forward and being so efficient in front of goal to see saves like that from De Gea, world-class saves again and again? It didn't stop you, but it must get quite demoralising.
It is. I mean, you got one of the best strikers in the world against one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and it's difficult because you have a lot of had a lot of chances, and a lot of chances will be where any other game Harry probably would have put them away. But again, credit to the keeper. He was fantastic again, and probably won them the game.
Moussa Sissoko has been one of the triumphs of recent months. How hard was it to see him go off injured? And just to wrap up, the impact of this on the title race, two disappointing things.
Yeah, well, we don't know the full extent of Moussa's injury yet, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's nothing too severe, nothing too bad. But it's it's a massive blow today for us, and it's a game that we needed to win if we wanted to be in the title race. Unfortunately, we didn't, but it's still not over. We've got a lot of games to play still, a lot of games that we can win, and we just it's a game we're going to be disappointed for a few days, and we'll have to bounce back, get ready for the next game.
Thank you.
I'm not going to steal Andy Kerr's thunder. All I'm going to tell you is that Lionel Messi, once again this evening, has created a moment of history, which the boys will share with you in the club at the top of the hour, but you won't want to miss that. Earlier, Everton beat Bournemouth by 2 goals.